Those are the hashtags. So what's your response to that? Does that video make you want to do something? Or were you sitting there saying, can't wait to get to talk? Go ahead.
It's crazy. You're going to phone the school over there in the prison. Put us all in prison. So we can just, live there and not become anything because you don't want us to succeed.
Right.
So, it's just...
Any other thoughts? Go ahead.
I don't mean to be talking so much, because I'm talking too much. But just to say that, and how you were talking about sacrifice earlier, we can be mad, we can sit here and be mad, oh yeah, they're closing down the schools to open up prisons, but I mean, what are we doing for ourselves to stop that? Yes, we are in school, we are educating ourselves, but do we go home and turn on music that, subconsciously, music directly links to our subconscious, and it's advocating all these things for us to do, everybody listens to hip-hop. We all know what it says, you know what I mean? I mean, there is good hip-hop, but now I'm talking about, the stuff that's on the radio. Are we ourselves, investing in this stuff? Are we ourselves, subconsciously falling into the traps that they have put up for us? We gotta think of ourselves, who's commissioning this stuff? And, can we sacrifice these things that have negative influence in our lives,
Right? Someone else. Let's jump in. What was your response to the video? Mighty quiet.
It's not surprising, the video. I hate to say that, but it's happening. Right this second, somebody else is dying for no reason and put in jail, or the school's closing. They can't go to school because they have to work, and they can't get any help.
Right. And so when I see videos like this, I'm inspired, right? Because that brother's half my age, and he's young, and like he said, he's ready, right? I've seen him on CNN, on Fox, on MSNBC, and I'm thinking to myself, at 22, was I ready to get it in like that, right? Was I as articulate? Did something happen? Did somebody that I know die to be the impetus for me to say, we all connected, right? Every time I kiss my son on the forehead, he's 17, and send him out that door, I don't know if he's gonna come back, right? So I'm worried. I'm conscious of that. He's conscious of himself moving through the space.
Probably went through some really bad things that he thinks like that.
Right, that is bad.
So maybe people who hasn't gone through rough times, maybe that's why they don't feel the same way. But not only that, whenever you see injustice in the streets, this type of videos are the ones that actually inspire you to help and stand up for everybody else, even if things didn't happen to you before.
Right. Yeah, so there are a variety of ways you can help, right? And so even though I couldn't be there, I got $20 for a t-shirt to support them, right? And so I bring up the Dream Defenders because they're young college students, but they are masters at using social media to try to inspire and invoke change, right? And so part of the question deals with how do you use social media to invoke change in your community. I think some of us believe that if we just send a tweet out or do a Facebook post, we're good, right? I got my black fist up, right? I did the black ice bucket challenge or whatever. So now I'm official, right? But I never go to anything in my community. I don't vote. I don't support. I don't go to schools and read to black students. I don't encourage. I don't do any of those things, right? I take my black on and off with each tweet and with each post. Because I've never been through anything, right? And I realize this generation, systemically, just 50 years ago, y'all don't have to go to a place that says for whites only. But y'all don't have to enter in through the back. And y'all are able to vote. But make no mistake about it. Even though you have those accesses, just like with Trayvon Martin, Jordan Davis, Mike Brown, you can be killed for nothing, right? With your suit on. So don't buy into the respectability politics because I'm dressed up. They're not going to kill me. So for black men specifically, We exist on this continuum, right? So we're either thug or we're intellectual threat. And they are the same. Make no mistake about it. So for those, there are some that say, she's going to take my purse. She's going to knock on my window. There are some that says, he has the mind, right? He's going to rally. This young brother, I pray for him. I'm already fearful for him because I see him progressing up. And eventually somebody's going to say he's a problem. His voice needs to be silenced, right? So think about that. But what I want to do was I want to give you several things, but I want to give you, in the interest of time, an opportunity. Sometimes it is about advocating and being articulate is about having the verbiage, right? You need to know what you're saying when you are saying it. And so I want to give you 5 to 7 minutes to fill out this definition exercise, and we'll go over it. I've never had anyone get all of them right. So if it happens today, I'll be pleasantly happy. You don't have a